This album considered to be one of the most influential punk albums ever out there, and I'm lucky to own it. Yeah. SNFU doesn't really stand for anything. This group's from Edmonton, Alberta. I'm going to put this up more. Canadian band. Better Youth Organization. Back in those days, in the early 80s, they really tried to support teenagers, young people, try to keep them out of trouble. They would have special places. We would have a place called Bumpers where we could dance. And there'd be a dance floor, there'd be video games, there'd be foosball, and just activities where young people can go and have fun. And it's meant to, you know, keep young people out of trouble. And there was other places too which people hung out, you know. And yeah, there's this other place in the back alley. When we were young, we were smoking weed when we were young, is what we all did back in the day. And we go back inside the place, and there'll be, you know, there'll be pool tables, there'll be, you know, radio-friendly heavy metal playing, stuff like that. There would be food counter, you can order hamburgers, whatever, stuff like that. And another hangout place that we had. And there was places where you could go if you ever thought about doing suicide or drug addictions. Yeah, there was these places that were available at those times for people like that. Okay, these guys were considered the first skate punk band. These guys were formed by 3 skaters who wanted to form a band. Mark and his brother Brent Belk, B-E-L-K-E, and a friend named calls himself Mr. Chi Pig, and his first name's Ken, or Ken Chi. But anyways, yeah. So they're based in they were based in Edmonton, Alberta. And yeah, so 3 years later they came up with this album no one else wanted to play. Here's a kid, he's got a hand grenade in his it reminds me when we were kids, like we were doing some dangerous stuff too, but oh yeah, we made pipe bombs, we made all kinds of stuff. Crazy shit. Anyways, yeah. So I'm going to play another song from here. That song was called Gravedigger. We're going to play This Is the End. I recorded the song back in the day on a tape. I made a couple of punk hardcore compilations back then.
Upon my hips
They played likes with along the likes with Youth Brigade, DOA, Stretch Marks, Unwanted, a whole bunch of others, Government of God, even bands I haven't even heard of. So I'll show you how the original record looks like. This is how the original record looks like. So, from two sources. One source says they got 10 LPs out, 4 singles and EPs, and 8 compilations. Another source, which I think is more correct, but I could be wrong, they got 8 LPs out, 1 live and 1 compilation. They were formed in 1981, but they didn't. But this album came out in 84. Okay, so they put out a second album, which called If You Swear You Catch No Fish, which came out in 1986. Now between 85 and 89, they took a couple of breaks. They toured though. They toured for 4 years. And in 1986, they came out with Better Than a Stick in the Eye. This CD right here. Good place. I mean, good songs. This even heavier. They went heavier. This is a real great hardcore CD. This is heavy stuff, man. They do a good version of Cat Stevens' Wild World. Brother, I Can't Talk. Yeah, so in 1992 they relocated to Vancouver, B.C. So let's play a couple of songs from the CD. It's time to buy a futon! Yeah, so you see how heavy that stuff is, man. Yeah. So the brothers, Mark, he left in 1998, and then his other brother, Brett, left the band in 2005. They had so many lineup changes. I mean, they had like gone through like 30 members. Only the lead singer, Ken Shee, is the original SNFU guy. Yeah. So Mark, I guess he named himself Muck. Okay, so thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Support the band. I'll provide a link down below. And that's it. I'll leave you with Tour Tantrum. I swear I can't speak today. I don't know. No, I'm not on Quaaludes. I'm not on anything. So take care of yourself. Have a great evening. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Support the band. And yeah, stay clean. Stay out of trouble. And we shall continue with the outro here. Tour Tantrum. Heavy, man. Oh yeah. You want heavy? Here's heavy. Thank you for watching, everybody. Up the punks!